Alright, let's do this. Hello everyone, my name is Shoot and welcome back to Demon Bluff. We're continuing with Endless. Let me check this out. Thanks. So, this will probably be the last just like pure high score video I do, because I've kind of had my fill of it. Unless there are new changes or updates to the playtest that add characters or add difficulty or something like that. And then once this video is done, I'll move into character deep dives, like going into some of the nuances with interactions or duplicates or things like that. And I'll do some gimmicky challenge type endless videos as well. Anyways, Lilith, Counselor, Minion, Doppel, Wretch, Plague. Alright. Need to warm up. Might be a few losses early on. We'll check you. We'll check you. Knight. Very curious. Very curious. Do I want to immediately try killing it? Absolutely. But I shouldn't. I shouldn't. Oh. Okay. 1 liar spotted. 4 is good. 7 got iced. 7 was good. 5 is good. Okay, you were corrupted. That's fair. 5 was affected by an evil. This is a lie. I've been learning this. This is one of the harder things to understand because Witness is so varied. But 5 being affected by an evil when it isn't evil is a lie. Check Slayer. Yep, there we go. So you're good. And if you're corrupted, let me check this. We probably have... So you're... I think you're Plague Doctor then, because you're corrupted. And if you're Plague Doctor, then you must be... Oh. Oh, right. Doppel. So Doppel and Plague Doctor. Which means you're good, so it's just a matter of... There we go. We sussed it out. 210, not bad. But what was I saying? Right. So yeah, I'll do some character deep dives as well. This video might just be a bunch of attempts in a row rather than one singular attempt, but I'm not sure. Depends on what I get. And yes, it took me a little while to realize this, but Lilith kills a random character, not necessarily villagers. So yes, she can and will kill outcasts, and that will screw you up. I had that happen with her killing a wretch and a doppelganger in one round, and I lost that round. Maybe I'll include that at the end of the video just for those curious. Lilith, Poisoner, Counselor again. Doppel, Plague, Bomb. That's tough. Okay, there's Bomb, so I think I just try going for a random kill. And I think 7's a fine one to... Okay, so we just kind of educated guess, I would call that. But that's good. What were you? You were a dreamer. I don't know how much I can do with a evil dreamer or a lying dreamer, if anything. I don't think you can use it for much info. Sad. 1 or 7 is Counselor, that's true, which means you're good. I guess I'm okay with 1. No, because I know 1 is good, so I should try and... Okay, it was Confessor. 4. 5. So either... I think either... You could be evil. These could both be evil, in which case you're true and you're true. Let's check it. Oh. It corroborated the story, but it was not accurate. So yeah, you were poisoner. You poisoned him, and then that means you were telling the truth, which means you were the lie. Puka poisoner drunk bomb. I'll tell you, there's a special feeling you get when you wake up on time for work on your day off. Left side is more evil. We will see how that goes. I only have 2 evils. And it's a lot of corruption. 3, 1, and 8. It would make a lot of sense if you were lying and these were all innocents, or villagers. To go with the idea that the left side is more corrupt. Left side is more... I think we... Wait. Druid. Let's... There is a drunk, which means one of these is also an evil. So you're truthful, because you know that they're lying. I'm pretty sure that when Druid is lying, she said that there's no outcasts, not that there's a false outcast. Unless that is specifically for corruption and not strictly lying. There are some small differences between lying and corruption. Corrupted abilities don't work at all, but lies can work and just feed you false information. It's kind of tricky. I think I do kill. Okay, which means you were in fact lying, which works. Oh wait, so right side is actually more evil. So you're corrupted, unless... No, you're corrupted. You can't be a doppelganger, we don't have that. Okay. 3, 1, 8 are all villagers. So I think that means that... maybe it is just... Oh, right, because it could be that they're equally as corrupt. Never mind, I'm losing my mind. Okay, that was messy. I don't want to talk about it. So you were telling the truth. I think that holds true then. I think that does remain accurate. So you were telling the truth because you were drunk, and you were Puka. And you were right because that drunk was lying. And then you were poisoner. And I guess you happened to poison... I guess Puka and poisoner can overlap. Interesting. They both poisoned Empress. I don't know what the order is. Poisoner might go first, which is why that happens. Alright. Lilith, Switch, Puppeteer, Drunk, Doppel. That feels unlikely. I'll give it a second, though. 4 is good. Really? 9, 5... I think that checks out. Check 1. Oops. 8, 9, or 5. 9, 5, 1, 8, 9. So 9, 5, and 9, 5. So then I believe that 9 and 5 are both good because of the overlap. Putting that into practice, I think that holds true because if they're both telling the truth. And if they're corrupted, then 9 and 5 are still both good. So Number 1 and number 8. Number 8 was also good, so you're corrupt or lying. And then number... Yeah, so that all works out. So you're telling the truth, which means you're also lying. Puppeteer, witch, Lilith. Nine 951 951. That's wild. Okay, so 9595, 8 and 1. I'm just gonna kill you. Okay, you were telling the truth. Which means that 1 should be evil. I'm putting this into practice. I need to see if this holds true. 9 and 5 should be good. Okay, I was right. 8, 9, and 5 are villagers. So you are telling the truth. Because you're good. We don't have plague, right? No. I guess you could be doppel. Or not doppel. You could be drunk. Or no, you can't. I don't think... what is it? I don't think drunk is included in... No, you could be. Never mind. You could be drunk. So you're telling the truth. You were telling the truth. So that should be doppels taken care of. 5... 9, 5, 3. You're saying 4. Am I losing my mind? You can't be real because you can't double claim that, right? How that works? Yeah. Which means you're either puppet and puppeteer or puppet and puppeteer are right here. 4, 8, or 1. Which means I think you're puppet and you're puppeteer. Yeah. Perfect. A little messy, but we got there in the end. I'll never know who you were. Oh, you were a druid. I can see it after we've finished the village. You can see pick 3 characters, so that's who she was copying. A lot of duplicates. Triple poet. Man. Okay, Willis, Shaman, Poisoner, Drunk Doppel. I don't believe you. Is that even possible, actually? No, it's not possible. Because Poisoner only poisons 1, and Drunk can't be cured. Poisoner is 3 cards from closest to evil. I don't believe it. And that sounds a little bit more realistic. Gotta check again, my bad. So we actually have 6, 1, 2, 1. I guess that sounds right. 7, yeah, that sounds right. Okay. 4, 5, 6. 8 villager rolls. 6 villagers. We do have duplicates. But you are not the ones that are duplicate. Unless... Okay, you were good. Interesting. All the scouts, man. About to start executing people. I think I gotta. Ah! Shaman. Scout. So there is at least one good scout in play. I think you must be a poisoner. Right? See, I believe that. I just don't know if poisoner is here or here. I don't think poisoner is here because I believe that you're telling the truth. One card away from closest evil. 1, 3, or 9. It's a bit of a scary one. I guess technically... Hold on. Technically, we could have 3 scouts that are all good because of Shaman. Right? So all of these could be real, it's just that... 1, 3, or 9. Ah. I think we had another... Maybe we didn't have a drunk as well. I think drunk could have gotten killed though. Random villager not in play. 1 card from closest evil. If I believe that... No, that can't be right. No, it could be right. No, it can't be right. These both can't be true. But I know number 10 is lying. So number 3 has to be accurate. But there's no way that these two are truthful either. Number 10 is lying. I think you're telling the truth. I think maybe you're the liar then. If you lie and you're telling the truth... I think it's 9. Piece it together. Hold on. You're lying. You're Lilith. Or witch. Or not witch, shaman. You're telling the truth. 9 is... poisoner. Which is evil. 10 is... Lilith or the other or shaman. So like shaman and Lilith, and then I think poisoner might be number 2, and it's corrupted scout. Okay, you know what? I don't know that I'm going to get any further than that, so I'm just going to kill number 9. Oh. Lord have mercy. So you were telling the truth. That's not exactly what I had in mind, though. It still holds true, though, that you must have poisoned Alchemist. You either poisoned Alchemist, or Alchemist is also evil. But then, no, because you have to be good, because you copied a scout. The other alternative is that there's a scout in these 2 cards, and I just can't see them. But that seems like a silly thing to bet on. And also one that I shouldn't bet on. Yeah, it's just tough. I don't know that I can prove that this is corrupt versus evil. But I know now that 1 and 3 have to be real. Maybe not truthful, but real. If you're telling the truth, then I have another evil right here. And that would leave number 4 as the other evil. And that might be my best chance. Does that work out? I think it has to be that way, because otherwise it causes problems with Lover. So I think you have to be the other evil. Yeah, you're a shaman. And then Hunter should be the 3rd. Okay. You were another scout. You were another scout. That's disgusting. And you were, whatever the person's called. Yeah, there was another scout. There were 4 scouts in that one. One of them was dead. That's disgusting. Killing the Empress that early might have been premature, and could have been what made that so hard, but it's just kind of hard to predict. Ba, Witch, Wretch Bomb. You are good, I believe. 1 card away from closest evil. There's only 1 pair of evils. No outcasts, huh? We must have Wretch or Bomb right here. The problem is that I don't know which one we have. Okay. Oh, okay. That's fine. Alright. It was Wretch. Okay. Our pace is quite bad, but hopefully I can make up for it. Law, Counselor, Minion. You cured 0. That should be true. Do I just full send it? I kind of want to. Nice. which means one of you got turned into something. One of you should be drunk. You can't be drunk, so you should be drunk. And drunk takes the role of a character not in play, so you couldn't be a villager. I guess we'll just use druid on these, see what we have. Rich. That should be false. Because you can't see rich. Yeah. You were drunk. Wait, then that just means... Oh, you're just good. Oh, okay. You know, fair enough, fair enough. I guess that... Yeah, no, never mind. Because you were 2 away. Okay, fine, fine. Fair enough. Let's see. Sus. Telling the truth? You do have doppel. You're doppel. You're doppels. Yeah. Okay. Witch. We have plague. Wretch. We just send it for points. We get points. We get lucky. Only one pair of evil, so there's not a pair of evil. Okay, fair enough. So you're... Witch. We're very fortunate that it said number 6 and number 6, because it can feed you. This is a great example, though, of how dangerous evils can be when they take the roles of outcasts, because corruption prevents abilities from working, but lies don't necessarily do that. So she can use the ability and feed you fake information, whereas corrupted... Plague Doctors can't be corrupted in the first place, so you just get, like, absolutely bamboozled if you fall for this. And this is a generous example where it says it's the same number. Sometimes it'll just give you, like, other good numbers, and you'll have no idea unless you realize that Plague is fake. Doppel, Drunk, Bomb, Boss, Shaman. Okay. Four, two, one. Villager, Outcast, Minion. Interesting, interesting. I think I try the Knights. Knights are good. I think... Yeah. Which means you're good. We don't have... We do have bombs, so I can't just randomly check them. And this should be false. Yeah. Thankfully we didn't have a bomb, but I could have been bad if I just went for it and then got punished. Lilith's Twin Minion, Puppeteer, Plague Bomb. 481, make 4 great. Okay, so you're already true because there's a bomb, and technically there could be a fake bomb. Okay, I'll at least look at one. So then you should be the evil. 2 or 1 is not puppeteer. Which means they're both good. So we'll use 2 to get... Okay, 3's dead. We essentially have 3 cards and 3 evils. Well, there you go. A lot of points, too. Nice when it works out that way. Ba, Shaman, Puppeteer, Wretch, Plague, and Drunk. Not terrible. You're lying. I would believe you if this was Drunk. Let me double check. Okay, Drunk is possible. Bishop, love to see it. 475. Curious, curious. You're probably lying too, then. Getting a lot of bakers, getting a lot of bakers. Curious. 745, 475. I think you're both just lying. And you're also not real. You were a baker. Do we have Puppeteer? We do have Puppeteer. You should be Puppet. You're Puppeteer, okay. You're a Puppet. But you're still telling the truth. Very well. It worked out quite nicely. Drunk, Doppel, Lilith, Shaman, Witch. 2 evils adjacent. Well, well, well. I think using them on each other is the wrong call. I've done that in the past, and it doesn't usually work out for me. But I do want to kill one. I really want to kill one and find out. But Shaman, though, and Doppel. I can't do it yet. I really want to, but I can't. Closest evil is clockwise. I mean, he's looking pretty good. We got a lot of duplicates in this one. You were innocent. I think we kill Jester to use its ability to get information. It could be Drunk, though. You can't be telling the truth. Because we have Doppel and Shaman in play. We could have a duplicate here, I just can't see it. Closest evil is clockwise. I'm not actually sure what to do in this situation. I'm gonna make a safe Maybe it's not a safe assumption. I don't know that I can believe you're telling the truth or not. I don't think there's much of a difference, gameplay-wise, between the shaman ability and the doppelganger copying somebody. I think killing you is worth doing just for the information. You were the drunk. Okay. You're evil. We can now use you to see. So you know she's lying. Which means you were telling the truth. Which means you should be telling the truth. Which means we have 2 evils and 3 cards. I think we do double Slayer on number 2. If neither Slayer... Yeah, this should work. Okay. I guess I should have realized that, because, yeah, I always forget, because Drunk is a villager not in play. So once I killed Drunk, I should have known that Shaman was here. I just didn't think about it. I always overlook that. Oh well. Ba and Shaman. Number 5 is good. 4, 6, or 1. Four, 6, and 1 are all good. We go for 2. Oops. 7 doesn't work. So it's just 3. Ba, Shaman, Minion. Okay. Go for the money. No corrupted. I've already forgotten. That does check out. Questionable. But I think we're okay. I don't know about that one, actually. Yeah, that wasn't it. You're true. You're true. Do we have bomb? We gotta check one more time. Okay, we don't. Dreamer. Nice. Money, money, money. Let's see. Ba, twin minion. No corrupted. Okay. Nice. We bet it all on black, and it worked. Ba, twin minion, plague, drunk, wretch. Twin minion is 3 away. Brave words to make. Number 2 is evil. Ba is 3 cards away from closest evil. Isn't that technically the same thing to say? Because there's only 2 evils, so they'd both be 3 away from each other? We don't have any duplicate rolls, so this can't be true, but it's very funny. They ended up saying the same lie, essentially. Okay. Corrupted. And there can't be two evils next to you, so neither of them are evil. That's true. This is false. That's false. So I guess they can... Okay, so... No, the druid is evil. Yeah, I think it's the druid. Well, they're both kind of wrong, actually. Because there's no way we have two drunks. So I think there's another difference, or another case of a difference, between a character being evil and a character being corrupted, and how it affects the ability. Because normally when you use an ability and it's wrong, it'll say that there's no outcasts. So the fact that it's saying drunk, I think means that it is... No, it was corrupted. Okay. Because I think... So I had it backwards, but I think when it's evil, it doesn't work at all. And when it's corrupted, it gives you the wrong information. Or it's inconsistent. I don't know for sure. Fortune teller. We just send it. Interesting. Nice. Money, money, money. Lilith, Shaman, Plague, Doppel. Huh? Wait. Wait, what? This should be at least corrupted. How is it telling the truth about a disguised character? That shouldn't be possible. It should only include disguised characters if it's lying. So I don't know if it's telling the truth or not, if this is a doppelganger. My whole world's been turned upside down. That's messed up. Because if that's the case, then you should both be truthful, which means 7 is Shaman. Okay, so you are a real doppelganger. I just don't know why you're telling the truth on that. I guess technically it doesn't break it because it is a good character and it is that role, but that just feels unintuitive given that it's lying is about disguised characters. Or I guess more accurately, when it lies, it's about a disguised character, but it's telling you a lie. Okay, maybe it's fine. It's just weird. Don't worry about it. What do we got over here? 1 card from closest evil. That is true. Your original baker. Okay. Strange. Puka twin minion. Plague doppel wretch. Cured 1 corruption. Technically possible. Accurate. 7's a real alchemist. My mistake, my mistake. You're telling the truth too. Wild. 7 is good. That's accurate. I'm trying to think. I guess technically Alchemist cured Jester and Knitter is Puka. And your twin minion. That's fine. Lilith's twin minion. Plague, Bomb, Wretch. Okay. That checks out. That you're evil. But we could have Plague Doctor, so I'm gonna hold off for a second. Never mind, it was all justified. And poets are bad because Lilith is a poet. Evils are not adjacent to each other. Well, well, well. Points. Phyllis, Shaman, Puppeteer. That's true. Wait a minute. Okay, so Puppet didn't spawn, which means they're sandwiched together. This is still true, but the fact that we only have 3 instead of 4 gives away a lot. Okay. Fair. We could have 2 right here. Perfect. Puka, Shaman, Bomb, Drunk. Oh, really? Okay, fair enough. Ooh. You could still be an evil, but I'm gonna hold off for a second. What else do we have? I forgot again. Shaman. You're corrupted for sure. Or you're... Oh, right. You could be I just heard another car honk, so there's problems going on. Slayer, you're perfect for me. Beautiful. What we got? Puka, Puppeteer. That checks out, I think. You're saying they're real, and they're saying that the evils are this direction. Let me check what 1 is. Oh, okay. 1 card away from closest evil. Nice. Beautiful. You were telling the truth, your puppet. Beautiful. Smart. I checked first. I had to make sure. What we got? Puka, Poisoner, Wretch, Plague. You are the original Baker. Dreamer. More Baker. Wretch. 3 is a real druid. You're full of it. So these three went off. I think you are real. Dreamer. Do we have a dreamer? Yeah, we have dreamers. You can't be corrupted. So I think you're good. You are probably accurate. Let me identify these. You're lying. You should be false. You're poisoner. And you are not a dreamer. Do we have Puka, right? Yeah. So should be you. Because if you were Puka, you would have corrupted Architect, and that would be false. And it should be true. Baker coming in clutch there. Good job. Lilith's Puppeteer Counselor. I've grown to give more respect to Lilith because she can really make some rounds hard when you lose information. Or you lose so much information. Equidistant. 2, 9, or 6. Okay, 2 did not get killed. 2, 9, 6, 2, 1, 3. Curious, curious. We don't have Shaman. Nor do we have Doppelganger. So one of them has to be, one or both have to be lying. Wait, do we have Alchemist? We don't have Alchemist. Okay, so they can't be cured either. 2, 9, 6. 2, 1. Oh, good lord. 2, 1, 2, 1. Yeah. Two, 9, 6. So you were telling the truth. I'll give you a green. You deserve it, Puppet. You're a team player. You were good. You were good. You were evil. You were evil, which means you're good. Should just be you. Nice. Lilith Witch Minion. 2 cards away from closest evil. Knight. I'm so tempted to just check Knight for free, but I don't think I can. Oh, I could. I'll hold off. I'm gonna lose a character though. You're lying out of your cheeks, man. You're not lying though. The good news about that is if we can find a lie among these characters, we know that they have to be, well, one could be drunk, but otherwise they have to be evil. Oh. Again, it would be brutal if Lilith killed our outcasts. And I can't just afford to send this because it could be bomb. And I'd feel really bad if I lost from that. Okay. So your ability went off, which made you into a baker. And you were good because otherwise you wouldn't have been able to be turned. I feel pretty confident about that at least. And you aren't a duplicate of anyone else that I know of. Minion Witch. hot. It worked out. Oh, hey, it's Puka. Doppel, Wretch. Okay. You're saying false. 3 cards away from closest evil. There we go. I was one off, but it's fine. Puka Counselor. Oh, okay. You're 4 away, so you're the only corruption? Which means you need to be... Okay, so that does stand true. You're the only corruption. Well, no, because you could be... I always do this. You can be good and still be lying because of corruption, so you could be lying. I should not trust that wholeheartedly. Yeah, you're good. I think it's safe to say that you're probably bad. Counterclockwise. That can't be right. You're Puka. Weird. So you corrupted Bard. Gotta think about this. Wait a second. Oh, never mind. We don't have more than one alchemist, so I can't just kill another alchemist for free. It sucks because they're both... Like, the pairs are perfectly next to each other, so I can't be like, oh, this one's, you know, the doubled, so the counselor's gotta be next to him. It's like, either case would work. However, the corruption is a big deal. One, two. 1, 2. 1, 2. So you're corrupted. You're real. And you're counselor. Yeah, 2 away on both sides. Okay. We got there in the end. Good lord. Puka, Shaman, Plague. What was that? Plague and Bomb? Okay. 7 is good. 3 is good. What? Alright. Well, worked out. Lilith, Minion, Puppeteer, Drunk Doppel. 6 is good. I'll be the judge of that. You could be corrupted, so hold on. Let me check around you. 2 evils adjacent. I might try to force a kill. I might try and force some kills before I start my own. It's a tough call to make, though. Number 8 is good. Let's find out. You were not good. And you're not Lilith, because Lilith wouldn't kill herself. So you're not right. You were the drunk, of course you were. But the drunk is a villager that's not in play, right? So Gemcrafter can't be real. Yas. Which means number 6 isn't good. Which means... Right, you're evil. You're evil. Don't forget that. 1, 2, 3. So you're telling the truth. Which is why you're the puppeteer. Good. Don't make the mistake. Keep track of everything. Good lord. Alright. Back to Puka. Wretch. Bomb. No evils adjacent. Amusing, amusing. You were telling the truth. And you can't be... Yeah, so number 4. It's Puka. I almost went for number 3, I ain't gonna lie. That was almost really bad. I checked it. Shaman, Witchba. Drunk, Doppel, Wretch. Number 1 is a real lover. Something here's not adding up. Check. Which means you're the one that's wrong. You were telling the truth. You're a liar. 2 or 9 was accurate. Which means, yep, 9 is good. Possible. Likely. Looks like scouts are on the menu. Yeah, you were lying. And if you're a witch, then that makes sense that that's not true. Perfect. Recording is still doing good. Alright. Puka, Witch, Plague, Bomb. Questionable. But possible. Counterclockwise. 875 Villager Outcast Minion. Plague Doctor and Bomb. I don't think that's possible at all. So you have to be lying. They were both corrupted. They were both lying, which means Puka was in the center of them. We use you on you. Number 1 is evil. Thank you for the incredible information, Plague Doctor. I'm so glad you exist in this game. We're always the best. Whatever, man. And then Jester again, because, unique role. So, couldn't have been anything else. What a disaster, man. Ball, Poisoner, Puppeteer. 5 or 4. You know? There's potential here. I don't know why you also did that. I was hopeful, but it was a foolish hope. I think I still believe that you're evil, but I'm going to hold off for a second. 2 or 3 is Puppeteer. Do we have... We have Doppel. And Poison. True, true. So then you must be the liar, which means both of you are good. Because if you got corrupted, well, either... Think it through. All we have is Poisoner for corruption. Poisoner must be here or here. I think it's here. Good. So you're good, and you're good. Or at least you're real. And you're accurate. And you were not. 2 or 3 is not. You don't have Counselor, right? No, just Puppeteer. Puppeteer. If you're the Doppels, then you're both full of nonsense. I'm trying to think. I need a true character. You two can't be Puppet and Puppeteer. You could be Puppeteer and Puppet, actually. The problem I'm having is how I fit in. No, that should be fine. It's the other side. Oh, you were lying about yourself. Or you were truthful about yourself. I hadn't thought about that.